We're in today with the legendary GTX 285. This is a 2009 video card from XFX with 240 shaders. It's got 1 gig of VRAM GDDR3 running at 690 MHz on the core clock and 1300 MHz on the memory clock. It's got 512 bits bus width, DirectX 10 support, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7 4th gen with 4 cores and 8 threads. This is a very interesting video card, but the most important thing is jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. Let's start with S.T.A.L.K.E.R and see how it's running with 1080p and maximum details. Everything is turned on. Light, full dynamic, everything maximum details. And you can actually see I got 400 and nearly 500 megabytes of VRAM utilization. Everything is maxed out. But time to time, the video card is keep crashing and I don't understand why. I used this video card once. I bought it a long time ago. And since then, I declared it dead because it didn't display, it crashes. And I had only problems and I thought the video card was dead. I'm not joking, seriously. This was my diagnostic for this video card. I managed to go around a couple of video cards that are declared dead, you know, or not working, and I managed to find a couple of them that are working. In this case, this 285 was one of them. I like this video card because it's from XFX Black Edition. No, this was legendary video card because look how nice it's working with maximum details in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Holy smoke, 400 megahertz. It's working really nice. Restart and then it drops on the frequency and it's crashing. I think the core is dead or the memory. I don't know. This video is gonna be totally different. Let's restart the computer and see if we can underclock the core and the memory. Today is going to be totally different. You know, the games, the video, it's out of script. Seriously, I'm loving it every single second because at the same time I'm doing this off the camera every single time, you know, and it's very heartbroken sometimes, you know, to see a video card like this, a legend of a video card like this that is dying. But at the same time, I don't have the opportunity to have them semi-crooked, you know, to have them with a problem, but at the same time I can record the problem, you know. So in this case, you can actually see it managed to artifact in S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but at the same time, in some games, they are working perfect. So like I said in the previous, when it was artifacting, that I will put the core on 620 megahertz. You can actually see on the GPU is that frequency, and on the memory clock I put 1.2 on the frequency in order to distress the whole thing. Maybe memory is broken, I don't know. You have to put first time the core, second the memory, then you put the core back, then you put the memory back, you put the core. You have to do every single permutation in order to see which one is. I think that is the core. After the artifact, the frequency of the core went to 400, and I think that is the problem with this. I have to do all kinds of permutation in the game, but apparently this game it doesn't crash. Maybe it's because it's 621 megahertz, but it doesn't have a lot of 400 megahertz and 297 megahertz on the memory, and it still got so underclocked. With this video card, I still got 60 FPS, full frame time, and 295 megahertz on the memory clock, and I still got 62 FPS with maximum details. But now I got 80% load on the core. I love this game, seriously, I love this game. And dude, this is funny. I got Doom with me here with 600 megahertz on the core now, and I put back 1300 megahertz on the memory clock with maximum details 1280 by 1024 because that's the maximum resolution. I got 600 megabytes of VRAM utilized here. This is actually cool to see this game running like this. Oh, this is a game for this video card, you know. 400 megahertz and 297 megahertz. I was so excited. Yes, it stays there on 600 megahertz. No, 400. Then he came back. Yes, he came back. Look, he came back. Yeah. 155 watts. I don't understand this video card seriously now. 400 and 600. 400, 600. Oh, fuck. Can you decide what frequency you want? All right, maybe if I go around the map and maybe I can load the VRAM, then it's going to come back. All right, so yeah, it does this. apparently they keep doing it. This is going to be very interesting because I managed to see the maximum wattage on this computer with this video card. Yes, 430 FPS and 270 watts consumption. Now in the game I got unlimited FPS, 555 megahertz on the core clock on the video card and maximum core clock on the memory. Let's see if the video card actually survives in this game with 500 megahertz on the core clock. All is good. The quality in the game is awesome. I think it's meant for this video card, but regardless, it's still holding. The frequency on the memory is there, 1.3 gig on the frequency, and hopefully it doesn't go down. I think it's triggered by the core. I don't know. I'm gonna check other games if it's holding with 555 megahertz on the core speed. I think it's gonna be much better. Ah, it clicked. I felt it. Instead of having 400 FPS, I got only 200. Okay, this is not funny, Daniel, because you're butchering this video card. You know what? As many games as possible I can play on this, and that's it, you know, because I don't have another video with this GPU, and I will take this as a big win. You know, I played a couple of games. I managed to show you some defects on the video card, and voila. Now I put the frequency on the memory to 999 megahertz. The core is now 691 megahertz. I want to see if it's holding here. I'm in Gothic, you know, with 1080p with maximum details, 270 watts nearly consumption from the whole computer. I got 100 FPS. This game is very volatile, you know. The moment you look at map, the bigger the field of view it is, the more spikes you're gonna get in this game. Only 400 megabytes of VRAM nearly utilized here, and you can clearly see that it's not very well, you know, with the video card. Even though I got this amount of spikes, the game works really nice with the video card. Ideal would be to lock the FPS in this case if I wanted to play with a 285, you know, not with this one that I have problem. But today managed to be a different type of video, and I'm grateful, you know. We're troubleshooting a video card here, and today managed to be a totally different video. Every single time I see a spike, I'm like, 400 megahertz. Dude, is the memory. What the frack is going on? So 999 megahertz here. Apparently managed to fix it, or maybe it's because it's only 300 megabytes loaded, it doesn't fill it up. This is the true test, you know. I put Team Fortress, I tested the game, and I lowered the core frequency, and it didn't do nothing. It just crashed and it blue screen artifacts and stuff like that. And now this is the second game with 999 megahertz on the memory clock. I got 1080p low details in order to get the best FPS. I'm actually interested on utilizing this video card at maximum power here. Insane performance, hundreds of FPS. The memory apparently is the problem in this case. I only got nearly 400 megabytes of VRAM utilization, 200 FPS, 368 megabytes of VRAM, still holding pretty well. That's actually good. 65 degrees on the video card's core with 70-80% load on the core of the video card. So 999 megahertz. Maybe you can put 1.1. Let's see. Okay, Team Fortress is the game that needs to be played on a video card like this. You can actually see with this frequency on the memory is doing a fantastic job. It doesn't reach 400 megabytes of VRAM. Maybe if it's passing 400 and it's reaching 500 megabytes of VRAM, it's gonna crash. But until now, this is the best performance I got from this video card until now, with 999 megahertz. Hellgate London with 1080p with high details, with everything turned on without DirectX 10 smoke and weather and anisotropic filtering, because I need the game to actually hold. Oh no. So first time I tried to put it on 1100 megahertz. Now I put it back on 999 megahertz and it's holding. So with maximum details without some effects, it's holding pretty well with 280 watts consumption. This is good. You know, this is good. 727 megabytes of VRAM utilization. So it managed to reach this amount of VRAM, and maybe it's just corrupted somewhere. I don't know. It's a very good question in this case. Seriously, I got a lot of details in the game, and you can actually see the VRAM is being utilized. So in this case, between 60-70 FPS on average, I mean, it's got a problem, you know, the VRAM in this case. It doesn't matter. Now I know. I understand what is the problem with this video card. So in the future, if I have something similar, I know how to adjust it, you know, just in case, so I can play the video card just a little, you know. In this case, the game looks fantastic. I got a lot of details, 1080p, and is being utilized properly, the system with this video card. I'm very grateful that I managed to capture this experience, you know. Lowering the memory frequency managed to fix the problem here in order to keep this video card on check. I don't recommend doing it, you know, because if you have something like this, you need to fix the video card as soon as possible. It's ideal in that is the most logical solution, no, to go somewhere, try to change the memory, to change the VRAM and do a reballing on the chipset, and maybe you will get the opportunity to hold this legend of a video card even more. I have the hot air station, I have a cheap BGA station, but I never use them. I don't know how to use them. I tried a couple of times to do some presets. I bought sensors, I bought all kinds of stuff to learn the skill, but time and space are not with me in this case, because you need a dedicated space in order to use a BGA station, because you cannot do that type of work when you have humidity. Like say you put it in a garage somewhere and you start doing it, because it doesn't work like that. It needs to be a dry environment, like in a room, with extractor for that smoke that is generated when you're repairing the video card. Fixing this video card is not a solution for me, you know. So in this case, this was the most awesome thing I could have done, seriously, to find that lowering the frequency on the memory helps me to keep the video card running, because you manage to see there's a lot of games that manage to run really nice with it, you know, because of the frequency on the core was so good, you know, because that was my first reaction. First time I was like, oh no, the core is bad, you know, let me lower the core frequency in order to fix the problem. But apparently it was the memory, and I love that experience, seriously. Whenever you find a solution, a temporary solution for something that is broken. Regardless, I got the XFX 285 video up with this occasion, and I'm very proud, because at least now I can say it's done. If you have any suggestion for this video card, I mean not for this one, for the functional one that I have, I think I made a video with a 285 with 2 GB of VRAM. Go check it out, because that's a video card, seriously. If you have any suggestion for this system or for this video, don't suggest this video card, please. I close, you know, suggestion for this video card is closed. If you have any suggestion for this machine, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.